And today's topic is safety Kaizen and DWM, that is daily works management. Our This is our first attempt with a new version of webinar. As we all know that some issues with the safety of Zoom, we are going for this new version of webinar. So safety Kaizen and daily works management is our new first topic in this new webinar type. So the content are we're going to see safety, then Kaizen, suggestions, total employee involvement, tangible and tangible benefits is the content. So let's start with safety. We all know the safety is very important factor in the industry, and we all has to be very careful when we work in the industry, especially engineering industry and mechanical industry, where there is lot of machines are there, lot of mechanical things are there, lot of moving things are there, heavy equipments are there, heavy material is there. So the safety plays an important role in all these aspects. So let us start with this first slide. Is safety starts from me. We always talk about the safety of others, but safety of myself, safety of himself is very important, and that is why safety starts from me. If I start using safety equipment, when I start making himself aware about the safety, then it will perforate to the organization, to the subordinates, to the teammates, and that is why safety starts from me, that is from myself. We're going to see three things: unsafe condition, unsafe acts, and near miss. Unsafe condition is something which the situation or the condition which allows to happen accident. एक ऐसी कंडीशन जहाँ पर एक्सीडेंट होने की संभावना होती है, या फिर वो कंडीशन के वजह से एक्सीडेंट होता है. अनसेफ एक्ट मतलब कंडीशन सही है लेकिन आदमी खुद गलती कर जाता है, and because the person do the mistake, the accident happens. That is called as unsafe act. For condition and act, both human are responsible, but condition is mainly the top management or the organization decision makers are more responsible, because they are not given them a proper safe condition to work. That is the environment of safe environment they have not given. That is why that unsafe condition occur, and that is why the accident happens. In unsafe act, the person who himself get damaged or get an accident is responsible, because he has not followed the rules, he has broken the rules. That is why it is called an unsafe act. Third one is the near miss, where the accident is not happen, but it was just to happen, luckily he saved, so it can be converted into accident next time. So immediately we have to take action, we have to take something precautionary measures to avoid or convert it into the accident. So it is very very important. Next thing, we are going this slide, wear protective equipments. You can see the various protective equipment, as goggle is there, hand gloves is there, helmet is there, then apron is there, shoes are there. So these are the various protective equipments which we have to use while working. So this is very important, because do not afraid for safety protections, afraid of accidents, very very important. कई बार हम गॉगल पहनना है, हेलमेट पहनना है, तो हम डर जाते हैं, या फिर हम उसको अवॉइड करते हैं, बिकॉज वी फील हाँ हेलमेट पहनने से कुछ ऐसा नहीं, अच्छा नहीं लगता है, या गॉगल पहनने से ठीक से दिखाई नहीं सामने का देता है, मास्क पहनने से ठीक से हम अपना ब्रीदिंग नहीं कर पाते. इन चीज़ों को एक्सक्यूज दे के हम उसको पहनने को अवॉइड करते हैं, या फिर हेलमेट पहन के हमें लगता है कि थोड़ा सा हमें स्वेटिंग आ जाएगा, बहुत ऐसा पकड़ा हुआ लगेगा. So we try to avoid those equipment use, because we are afraid of it or we are not happy with it. So that is very important, that we have to avoid this thing, that we do not afraid of safety protections, but we have to afraid of accidents, because once we wear this equipment, wear this protection things, then definitely accidents can be avoided. So this is very important. Next slide, you can see a person bending there and try to lift a box. So this kind of things are very important that we avoid such kind of motions. We already seen this slide during our 7 ways training or 7 ways seminar, that this is a waste of motion. Person bending there and lifting something, it's a waste of motion. So we have to avoid it, because one thing, he will while bending such that he will definitely get fatigue, so his efficiency will drop down, number one. And number two, he may have a pain for in his back pain or something like that, so he may get injured, or then he will remain absent and we will face the issues. So that is why it's very important that we avoid such kind of things. Next, how to lift करेक्टली. हमें अगर वजन उठाना है तो करेक्ट वजन कैसे उठा सकता है, या दो एक्सरसाइज यहाँ पर दो पिक्चर्स देख रहे हैं, द राइट वे एंड द रॉन्ग वे. राइट वे इज टू lift the material to your knees and then take it up. जैसे दूसरे में हमने देखा कि पूरा बेंड होके आदमी उठा रहा है. So we have to avoid such kind of motions. There are many other things are available in the internet or in the books that how we can avoid such kind of motions. But this is one of the example, that leg bending, back kept straight as possible, load close to body, grip at opposite sensor, that is it will not fall down. दूसरे चित्र में आप देख रहे हैं कि एक ही जगह से उठा रहा है, तो there is chances that वो बक्सा नीचे गिर जाएगा, उसके पाँव के ऊपर गिर जाएगा. There will be an accident because he is not able to lift it properly. So legs straight back bend puts all the straight on the muscles of the back and abdomen. So this is the right way how to lift a weight or any material. You can see this unsafe act. We're talking about unsafe act. Unsafe act is nothing but person not wearing protective equipments. He has given protective equipments are there and he can use it, but he is not using because he is not aware of his own safety. Do not operate belt grinders machines without PPEs, that is personal protective equipments. So he is not using it. He is not using goggle. It may be possible that whatever grinding he is doing, some dust will go inside his eyes and his eyes may get damaged. So it's very important that he wear the protective equipment, that is goggles and face mask is important. Even helmet is also important, because there is a chances if that wheel can be get broken during the grinding operation. Same thing is again shown here. The person is again bending here. This is not good thing. We have to make a grinder such that he can grind it. He can grind it at his level. So it's very important. So I'm not able to see that the person is not able to